Hi, I hope you're having a good time. My name is Cynthia Mendoza, and I'm going to be talking about Unit 6 and Unit 7. My ID is A00105606. Universidad UNAPEC, Acción Pro y Cultura. This is English 8, teacher Guarionex Victor. So I'm going to be giving as much as examples that I can for you to understand. We're going to be talking about present continuous. For what I can tell, present continuous is a grammatical tense that can be used to describe when an action happened or might happen. You can use it to describe both events while you're talking about something or in the future. What are you going to do next week? I'm going to the mall. Or another one, my sister has been sick all week. I think I'm going to call the doctor to see her. The simple present is a verb tense with two main use, two principles and fundamental use. First one, we use simple present for actions that are happening right now, in the moment, or when it happens normally, like something regularly. For example, with the simple present, the cafeteria usually opens at 8 a.m., right? But it closed tomorrow at 6 p.m. It's something that normally is like that. The cafeteria usually opens and closes. Okay, now the future will and going to. When it comes to the future will and going to, we can use it to describe an action that in the future will be true, and going to for express with the plans we are going to have. Okay, now the future will and going to. When it comes to the future will and going to, we can use it to describe an action that in the future will be true, and going to for express with the plans we are going to have. For example, getting a new dress cost a lot of money, all right? Then getting a new dress is going to cost a lot of money. We can use it to indicate a prediction or something that will happen in the future. There's no difference in the meaning. And with going to, it's for express a plan, like I've told you. For example, my back is been hurting me all week. I'm going to call the therapist, okay? Another example, would you like to go to the park? I am going to be there in an hour. Yes, of course, that sounds great. I will meet you there. Be careful, will is also used for meaningless. Be going to cannot be used for willingness. Wish plus past participle. I wish I had married Celine. I wish I hadn't married Celine. And when it comes to should and ought, first of all, should and ought to have the same meaning, but native speakers, for what I can tell and I learned in this unit, they don't use it. For example, I shouldn't have married Celine. I ought not to have married Celine. When it comes to reflexive pronouns, for what I can tell and learn in this unit is that they always agree with the verb. For example, you have to take care of yourself. My dad made himself sick from eating so much. And other could be people enjoy themselves at the Italian festival. Another example with reflexive pronouns can be please don't hurt yourself doing that. You need to tell themselves to look out for each other. My dad is very proud of himself. Remembering things. We use by with the reflexive pronouns to mean alone. For example, people cannot learn English by themselves. They need a particular teacher. I can't put my dress by myself because I need help with the zipper. Reciprocal pronouns. Be careful. Reciprocal pronouns don't mean the same thing as the reflexive pronouns. Look at themselves. Each people look themselves in a photo. They look at each other. Every single people in the room look each other, okay? Okay, when it comes to the future with will and going to, it means we can use it to express that something in the future